is in full swing. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And guys, you know I don't like the phrase must win if it's not a must-win situation. It's so overused. But even though this isn't technically a must-win game, boy, you go down 3-0 to this bunch, well, you're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. So they need to come up with a huge effort here.
Ben Zobrist will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. Underway this evening as the first pitch is taken for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:05 p.m. Pitch on the way. Hard hit towards center. Pilar is there, and he has it for the first out.
Yeah, this game's unfair sometimes. If this ball's 20 feet to the left or right, he's got a leadoff double or maybe even more. Instead, though, this finds a center fielder's glove for the first out of the inning.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Lorenzo Cain is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. KC down in order. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Starting lineup for the Blue Jays here looks like this. Ben Revere will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. Gordon is there to make the catch, and it's a one-pitch out to start the home first.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
First offering on the way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. The pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now here's the pitch. Ball and two strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
So many times, pitchers will get ahead, and they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
3-2 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as Rios will head over to try and cut it off. And he will make it there with the first hit of Game 3. It's a double.
Boy, this is very close to being a foul ball, but a nice job by the first base umpire getting down there and getting the call right. And this is going to get down toward the corner and wind up a hard-hit double.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Now a check swing here and a little looper. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. Edwin Encarnacion will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
The 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. Second inning coming up from Toronto with no score. Eric Hosmer leads things off now in the top half of the second. Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Good curveball, strike 2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Kendrys Morales will be the batter. Now the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first-pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. They'll try again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bit 2 gone. Mike Moustakas will stand in here looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Troy Tulowitzki will get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And that gets through into right as he starts the inning out here with a leadoff single.
Yeah, He hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Here's the first offering. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Therefore, it is Rios as he puts it away for the first out. Russell Martin will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Pause, now the pitch. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Kevin Pillar digs in at the plate. First pitch coming. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Salvador Perez will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. So the base is empty here with one away. And that'll bring in the right-handed hitting Alex Rios. Now a swing and a ground ball. Rios digs in the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here it comes. And this is fouled straight back. The 1-2. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. Alcides Escobar will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ryan Goins makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now the first pitch. And he pulls it to deep right field. Rios is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, it winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Ben Revere is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Again, a 1-2. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. Here's another 1-2. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Josh Donaldson will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And Rios will make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ben Zobrist will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop, 3rd strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Alex Gordon is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The next pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch. To 2-2 now.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And this is swung on and missed, and Gordon becomes out number 2 now.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Lorenzo Cain is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Here's a 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze it.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. First pitch coming. And the inning will start with a chopper fouled at home plate. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Oh, just a little over-anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Edwin Encarnacion will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Here's the first offering. Troy Tulowitzki is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
The 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here's the 2-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Eric Hosmer will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Pitch on the way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Now here's the first pitch. Kendrys Morales will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's set. Now the pitch. Fouled back. Nobody out. Runner on first. He's set. Now the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Now another 0-2. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. He's ready now. The pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Now another 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does. So quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Full count. 3-2. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
And a bouncing ball, foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Mike Moustakas will stand in now with 2 on here, and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Salvador Perez will try it again. He flew out his first time. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2. Here comes a 2-2. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. Hosmer scores. 2 runs score. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. It's not going to be in time. They clear the bases here and take a 3-0 lead.
Boy, single, bang. Boy, it's like a bowling alley out there. The old set him up and knock him down. And he's going to bring everybody home here on the 3-run double.
Here's Alex Rios now as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Rios digs in the 0-1. And that's cut on and missed by Rios that time. 0-2 now. Comes set. Now the pitch. 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And he'll take strike 3 called. And he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away. Alcides Escobar will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. In there at the letters 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. Ben Zobrist will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
And now, even with 4 runs in against you here in the inning, you got to just wipe the slate clean and just take the approach that you're starting over out there.
1-1 now to Zobrist. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Boy, and after a relatively strong 4 innings, the waters have been a little choppier for him here in the 5th.
It might be time to send out that SOS.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. The second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Alex Gordon will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And Gordon swings and pulls his pitch down the line in right, but it's back up into the crowd, foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike 3.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Seems like whatever was working early on suddenly is not working now.
It's almost like he's imploding right before.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. Chris Colabello stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now after the 4-run inning, we'll get to see if he approaches things any differently now that he's working with the lead. You figure the approach will be similar, but that's a good job anyway of getting the first out here.
Grounded, foul. The 0-1 home to Martin. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw gets him 2 down.
And you're starting to wonder if anyone's going to get on base against him again. That's 10 straight now. He's retired.
First pitch to him. Kevin Pillar is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Even though this is only 1 run, this is important. Not just because it gets them on the board, but also because they needed something to get the dugout going a bit. Give them some life.
Into the box, Ryan Goins. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Great play to Spirit. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now a 4-1 game. Lorenzo Cain come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now. In there, 2-2.
Boy, he just turned that thing over perfectly. He put that thing right on a dime.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Eric Hosmer will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. On to first, and there were 2 down. Kendrys Morales will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. Ben Revere will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Action in that KC pen now as the right-handers begun to loosen up. Here it comes. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Cain has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first down.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
And this is hit hard on the ground towards short, and that is just a hair out of reach, a base hit.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him, but he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a ground ball heading for the hole, and it'll be out of reach for the shortstop Escobar. It's a base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Again. And Moustakas has this one for out number 2.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Troy Tulowitzki will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. A throw behind the runner at second, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Mike Moustakas will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
When he starts leaving that curveball up, that's a sign he's getting a little tired out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to get hurt.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Yeah, 2 pitches, 1 out. And that's how you want to start an inning when you're already over 90 pitches for the ballgame.
Salvador Perez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. TK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that the teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Bo Schultz will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Boy, he just dominated that at-bat right there. You want to see a power pitcher go right through a guy? This is a 3-pitch see you later right here. Have a seat.
Alex Rios is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. That's inside. 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. KC down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. A curveball here, but he was waiting for it and sends it in the air to deep left field. Gordon is there to take it, so on just 1 pitch, they're able to get Tulowitzki. Chris Colabello will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. First offering on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Russell Martin. Now the first pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And Rios will tuck this one away for route number 2.
If you're going to go the other way with a pitch, you've got to be committed to it. You can't just have a lazy swing and pop the ball out to right field. That's not going to do you any good.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
1-1 on the way. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding.
Here now the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering, and he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Rios is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. One left for Toronto, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. First pitch coming. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw is dropped at first. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance.
Well, let's watch this. I don't know quite what the problem was. It just sort of looked like he clanked it over there, and yeah, sure enough, the throw's right there. He doesn't close the glove around it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitches a cold strike. The throw, short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
This all gets back to footwork. Catchers are usually not the fastest guys around, but the good ones do have one thing going for them. That's a quick setup behind the plate. This guy's dead to rights here.
Alex Gordon will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And Gordon swings and pulls his pitch down the line in right, but it's back up into the crowd, foul. Now the pitch. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Royals bats are quiet there, but they lead it 4-1. Ryan Goins will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Ryan Goins.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. Well, will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pitch on the way. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Just a fantastic catch out there by the outfielder. And the one guy that's more excited about it than the guy who caught the ball is the pitcher. He knows that that one could have been extra bases.
Here's Ben Revere. As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just 1 away.
Here's the first offering. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with 1 out.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Chopper, foul. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Jose Bautista is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Danger here as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
But the runner's back easily. 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. 1-0 on the way. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now. And he'll get in there safely.
I got to tell you, I love the way this guy behind him in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up, hack it. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Edwin Encarnacion will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his to make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
And then just 1 pitch later, he basically turns a double into a triple. This is going to be scored a wild pitch right here.
1-0. And he pops it up back behind second base. And Zobrist will make the catch, and that'll be that. Blue Jays get a run on the double by Bautista. 9th inning coming up from Rogers Center. It's the Royals 4, the Blue Jays 2. Lorenzo Cain will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Now here it comes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Ready with another 0-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Another 0-2 home. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think. Sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away. Eric Hosmer is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
That one's at 94, so velocity's good right now.
Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here comes another 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, if you're just tuning into this game and you're wondering what's going on so far, well, here's the last 4 guys that have come to the plate. Here they are in order, and he's set down all 4 of those guys, all via the strikeout.
Hendrys Morales stands in as he looks at a cold strike.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Wade Davis is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in to lead things off here in the ninth, with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult-to-escape 3-0 deficit. His leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Line hard into left. And that's a base hit. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Russell Martin. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
1-0 pitch now. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
And this is something we'll see a lot with that cut fastball. Here it is again in show motion. When you hit a ball right below the label, you're going to get this 9 times out of 10.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals are one step away from a sweep. They take a commanding 3-0 lead here on the road as this one is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. But this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
So that'll